be almost impossible for them to, you know, stop their addictions. It takes 21 days to break an habit. Most people won't never make it to 21 days. And some people are like, oh, 21 days, that's not a long time. It is if you have an addiction. This mother of five was ordered to stay away from drugs. That was part of her bond, to stay away from drugs. She couldn't do it. Now the mother of five is going to jail. Now here's where the problem lies. Because she's going to jail, guess what? All of her children now has to have a place to go. Her dad, not the father of the children, and this is why people always be like, "Oh, he go again ranting." Marry before you carry. You give this person a child. You give that person a child. This person a child. Now you are polluting the gene pool in your family, right? And I understand people die, people go, whatever happens, right? But this mother is sending some of her children to her father. Well, two of the children don't have no way to go. Guess what? They not even going to their daddies. Her daddy loved the criminal enough where he's going to take care of some of her children. But what about the other kids? Now they in CPS. Now they got to have some place to go. And this is just a bad set of circumstances. But nevertheless, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, make sure you like this video, and let's dive into the content.
Probation, this is an application. Could I have a prosecutor? Court is calling 2023 CR 0941, State of Texas versus Dorothy Perez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Andrew Harris, Salem.
Defense?
Patrick Lamas.
And are you Miss Perez?
Yes.
Did you understand you're charged with possession of a
Yes.
controlled substance, penalty group 1 less than 1 gram?
Yes.
That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
According to the plea, there's a $1,500 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication, and there's to be restitution to SAPD for drug testing. Did you understand that to be the
Yes.
plea?
I do.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, we just hope that you follow the plea bargain agreement. As for the fine, I know there's a $1,500 fine. My client doesn't have much income. She's planning on living at Haven for Hope after she's released from jail. So we'd ask that the court probate the fine, or part of the fine or the fine entirely.
All right. Do you have any children?
Yes, I have 5.
And what are their ages?
One's 8, 19. My youngest, just turned a year,
Okay, 19, 1 year, what else?
and then 14.
Mhm.
And then 9. And then my son, he's about ready to be 4.
Okay. And who keeps them?
My dad in Washington State, and then CPS.
Okay. So which children or what ages of the children does your father in Washington have?
The 19, the 14, and then the 9.
All right. Oh, and just out of curiosity for me, is he planning on taking the 1 and 4-year-old or no?
No.
So what is going to happen with the 1 and 4?
The 1 and 4-year-old, my cousin Corley's gonna take.
Who?
My cousin Corley's.
All right. Have your parental rights been terminated to the 1 and 4-year-old?
Not yet.
All right. Who's your CPS attorney?
I don't remember his name quite yet. I'll be getting it once I get out.
Well, how long has the CPS case been open?
It's been open for like 6 months, 8 months now.
All right. Do you have a year to get your act together?
Mhm.
You should know the name of your attorney because that's very important because it's involving your children.
Yes.
So where is your support system? Where is your mom, your other
My
family?
mom, she's in Missouri. She's not out of medical conditions. And then my dad, same thing.
All right.
So
And who is Dwayne Garcia?
Dwayne Garcia, he's one of my favorite street uncles.
Street uncle.
Yeah,
What does that mean?
I've known him for years.
No, but I mean, if you've known him for years, why is he just not a friend? What does that mean? He's a street uncle.
My family hasn't met him yet. From their medical condition, it's been hard for them to meet him.
No, but I mean, why is he a street uncle? That's what I don't understand.
He was taking care of me while I was homeless.
How was he taking care of you?
When I would ask for help, he'll give me the help,
Like what type of help?
food, anything.
But I mean, you both were caught with drugs. So he's probably not a good person for you to be around.
No,
Was there anything else going on between you?
no,
What was he expecting in return?
nothing.
Because what I've discovered, normally in the situation that you're in, yes, you may end up meeting great people who are just there to help you. But from looking at what I'm reading in the police report, he's just not helping you out of the kindness of his heart.
No.
So he's not, right?
Hmm.
Is that a yes? He is not helping you out of the kindness of his heart?
No.
All right. So you're going to have to make a decision on how you want your life to be.
Hmm.
And either you're going to stop having children and just do whatever you want to do. But if you're going to continue to have children, then you've got to get your life together, because otherwise your children are being raised by people. You just, here you go.
Yeah.
And now the 1 and 4-year-old, they're not even with their siblings. And how do they feel? They've been left behind and somebody else has them.
Yeah. True.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. I'm going to recall the warrant, sentence you to 3 years deferred adjudication. There's to be a TAP evaluation. I'm going to want a referral to Esperanza Court. And that's a program that you really should be in. You understand?
Yes.
And there's to be no contact with your street uncle. And that's Dwayne Garcia. And I'm not going to interfere with your CPS case, but I'm looking at your ancestry and it says American Indian or Native Alaskan.
Mhm.
You need to let your attorney know that,
Okay.
because that's very important on CPS side.
Okay.
150 hours community service restitution. How far did you go in school?
11.
All right. I'm going to waive 100 hours of those for parenting classes that she completes. The other 50 hours will be waived once she obtains GED or is in some type of trade school. You can go off the record. You're going to have to make some decisions quick, fast, in a hurry.
Okay.
And that's going to have to be whether you want to be in your children's life or not. If you don't, just cut them loose, because it's heartbreaking for children when they get their hopes built up that their parent is going to end up being a good parent.
Mhm.
And everything is going fine in CPS. And I can tell you this because I represented parents in CPS before. Everything is going fine. Visitation is going fine. Next thing you know, they end up with their street uncle, or they end up with some guy and bring some random guy in their life. And then bam, children don't have them anymore. That's trauma for a child. You understand?
Yes, I do.
All right. So in this court, if you get transferred to Esperanza Court, that judge will be over conditions of probation. It's a very good program and it's something that you need. You understand?
Yes, I do.
All right. If you feel as though they're not addressing issues, you can always come back here and see me. Thank
Okay.
you. And counsel, I know it's not your job, but she doesn't know who her CPS attorney is. If you call over to CPS court and take her name, give them her name or the name of her children, they'll be able to tell you who her CPS attorney is.
I'm happy to do it, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you. You too. To the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 10 years in the prison. You to agree that you've been previously convicted of 1 or more felonies for purposes of enhancement. There are no applications. The state is taking in consideration NIGHTMAG number 756633. 756637. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, sir.
Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, sir.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We just asked the court to be considering and to accept the plea agreement.
Then the court will follow your agreement. The court will sentence you to 10 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served, All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. Your counsel will tell you. I understand that what was used to enhance you was a burglary of a vehicle. Now burglaries of a vehicles are not felonies. I once had a client on parole, was doing a life sentence on a burglary of a vehicle. So here's the thing. How old are you?
I turned 50 this past Wednesday.
Turned 50?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I can say this because I'm in the same age bracket. We're on the downslide. Like I always tell people I'm in the winter of my life.
Yes, ma'am.
So you got to decide, do you want to spend the rest of your life in the prison or on lockdown? If you don't, you're going to have to make some changes. Otherwise, when you come out, you're going to pick up more cases. You understand?
Yes, ma'am. I just lost my father on Father's Day. I do understand.
All right, so you got to do better.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, go forth. If you don't want to do it for yourself, do it to make your father proud of you.
I will.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, miss. Thank
You're
you very
welcome.
much.
Have a good one.
God bless you.
Oh, thank you. God bless you too.
He said he would have addressed for court in a more presentable way, but that's all they get.
Okay, there you go.
Dress it.
All right. Roland Son.
All right, thank you for tuning into this video. Like I said in the first part of the video, this is a sad set of circumstances, because when you look around, right, and you think about it, you couldn't stop your addiction enough to say you love your children. Like right now, Simone Biles, most decorated female gymnast of all time. She have an immense 25 million in endorsements. She found the love of her life. But guess what? She was put up for adoption by her drug addict mother, who's now has kicked the drugs, right? There's no word of who the biological father is. Now she have kicked the drugs, and now she wants a second chance with her daughter, but now her daughter don't want anything to do with her. You got to let children turn around and pick you, because you don't know the type child that you carried in your. I'm talking from the mother perspective, even the dad. Some of these dads who run away from responsibility. So it goes both ways. It's touche. But what I'm saying is, these kids, you never gave them a fighting chance because you want to become an addict, and now you're going to jail. And your kids don't have a foundation to call home because you never had the nucleus of mom and dad. And I'm going to talk about that till I'm blue in the face, because you want that nucleus for your children. And of course, if things don't work out because dad died or somebody was abusive, that kind of thing. But the nucleus in America of family, that culture is going away. Every day I see it. People rather co-parent than stay together. And then these kids, they're going to have a long life of recovery. But nonetheless, this is Antonio with Team Tiggio. Please like, comment, subscribe. We're going to keep dropping these videos. So buckle up, buckle in, and we will see you in the next video.